Good morning. I am Monique Ruffin. I'm the Moon Mama. Today is Wednesday. Wednesday is the day governed by Mercury. And there are a couple of things I want to talk about. I want to talk about Mercury Retrograde and Scorpio. And then I want to talk about the moon in Pisces and the first quarter phase of the moon and how we use that energy. So really quickly, Wednesday is governed by Mercury. Mercury is currently in Scorpio in retrograde. And retrograde means that it's an opportunity for us to review, renew, recalibrate, rebuild, doing things over. But it's about looking at how you've done it and to see how you want to reorganize it. And Scorpio is about shared power, shared sexual energy, the ability to create at the deepest level. It's also about alchemy and magic and all of that. And so it's about your relationship to your environment and to others. One of the things that keeps us stuck in this area is that we oftentimes, as women, as people of color, we believe that we don't have what we need, that we need to connect ourselves to others in order to have what we desire. It's been very interesting for me because marriage is a complex thing in this country, in this Western patriarchal society. And one of the things that's important for women to understand is that we are the power source. We literally are the source. So when I say we are the power source, I mean like we are the socket. I remember my grandmother used to say, put this in the socket, right? It's so that, you have a lamp and it has an electrical cord and you have to plug it into the socket, the electrical outlet, in order for the energy to then come to make light, right? And we are the sockets. We are the ones that give the energy for anything to exist, to become life. But we are not conditioned to understand that. We are conditioned to believe that men are the source. And in ways, they are the source. There's the source out in this outer reality. But the outer reality is an illusion, and it transforms all the time. And so what we have is permanent. It cannot be annihilated. It is connected to God, basically. And because we don't think of it that way, we devalue it. So when we get into these agreements, these contracts of marriage, where the contracts in this country are formed under, like women being children, women not having rights and access to things, so you need a man, women having not being created, that we are not equal. All of those are things that are unstated but factually experienced in the contract of marriage. So when we agree to it and participate in it, we lose our power. And so one of the things that I see with many of us, including myself, because we don't understand, we don't have access to the truth of who we are. It's like we think we're diamonds, but we really are the diamond mine. And so it's like, how do we begin to negotiate our power in a way that really works for us? And that's something to consider in this Mercury retrograde. How are you negotiating your power from a place of power, from a place of knowing that you are the source and not that someone else is the source? So that's the first thing about Mercury retrograde, and understanding that relationship in Scorpio to our power and how we think about ourselves, because Mercury is the mind. How we think about ourselves is how we actually experience ourselves, because, spiritual texts say, as a man thinketh, or as a woman thinketh, so are you. So it's very important to understand the way you think about who you are is what you actually experience. So if you think that you are connected to the source of all things, that you are here by the command of the sun, you are here by the command of the earth, you are here by the command of all of your ancestors, you are here by the command of the entire universe, then you have all your power. But if you think that you need something in order to get to where you want to be, you have none of your power. Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. The moon in Pisces. The moon in Pisces is this energy of our collective consciousness, right? It's like what we bring to the collective, what we what we experience in our collective connection to all things. And so Pisces, is the energy of troubles, right? Because it's so much. It's so much essence. It's everything, right? And so it's about really being able to really see things and then know what is yours and what is not, right? So we all have everything within us, but we don't have to live in everything like it's ours, right? So Pisces is an energy for us to know what's yours and what's not. Like as an empath, like empathetically, I can feel that, but I don't have to take that on as mine. And that's a great lesson for me. I struggle with that quite a bit, or I have up till now. And then the first quarter moon. The first quarter moon is the opportunity for us to tap into our vision. Like, what is the vision for your life? What is the universe doing through you? What does the universe desire to express through you? And that first quarter moon is the opportunity to choose if you're going to take on what you're being given, what you're being directed to be and do. If you're going to take it on with courage, or if you're going to, fall back and doubt yourself and feel like you need something outside of you. And it's a very significant thing to understand this essence or energy of need, right? Because need implies in the psyche scarcity and lack. And that is an illusion. We have everything we need within us. We're creating these realities that we're experiencing each and every day. There is no such thing as need. But the Western world will have you think, because we're being constantly conditioned to say, you need this, you need that, you need this. One of the things that I'm so aware of in this black and brown body, and sorry I'm so fidgety, but it's, energy just comes through me, is, as black people, we aspire to, whether we say it or not or claim it, we aspire to whiteness, right? Success is having a lot of money, or having a certain job, or having a certain physical experience or material reality. And that is a level of power, but it is not ultimate power. And this country has conditioned us to aspire to what Europeans have said is valuable, and that is really lesser than who we are as black people. We channel the energy of the sun. So why would we aspire to owning things and having, because that is limited in our function. Like, we should aspire to being conduits of the light and creators of universes and builders of new realities, because that is what we're here to do. And so to aspire to, making a lot of money and getting is a step down. It's a step down. And that's also true for women. Like, we, to aspire to have, things of this reality it's okay, but it's not the full scope of what you're capable of. And why not aspire to your full potential? Why not? Like, if it's available to you, why not do it, right? So those are the things that I really wanted to talk about today, and I want to encourage you. Thank you for those of you who have signed up to get Mercury Retrograde readings. You can do it on my Linktree and understand how to use this Mercury Retrograde energy to really benefit you in moving forward. The thing about Mercury Retrograde is it is a pruning. It is a going back to look, you take 6 steps backwards, but then after the retrograde period, you take 8 steps forward. So it's an opportunity to look at what's been going on, how you've been functioning, and then move yourself forward after the retrograde is over with. So with that, I am the Moon Mama. I encourage you to join. Someone joined the 13 Moons Initiation yesterday. Thank you for that. We're doing this work. We're moving ourselves forward because we are changing, and it's great to be a part of the consciousness shift that is happening on the planet at this time. Peace and blessings, everyone. Have a wonderful day.